Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So we're gonna continue with Arabic level 1, lesson 11. Lesson 11 from the book Qaida an-Nuraniya. So this is just basically a practice lesson, inshallah ta'ala. So we're gonna start with page 20. Page 20 in this book. From line 3.1. So 3.1, line 3, 3.1, and page 20 in the book Al-Qa'idatu Nuraniya. So here we go. I hope you can see this here. I'm starting right here with Asa. Okay. Okay, now. So everyone's on 3.1? Okay, ready? So we're practicing. Remember, this is going to be a combination of everything we learned so far. So we're going to see the sukoon, we're going to see the mad. Sukoon is, just the sound or the b sound. Whatever sound it is, it has no vowel. And the elongation, the waw, the ya, or the alif. So all those things are going to be combined. So 3.1, what do we have? Asa. Asa. The sukoon is on which letter? The first seen, right? So ain seen. Asa. Asa. 3.2. A'budu. A'budu. 3.3. Na'budu. 3.4. Yakhruju. 3.4. Yakhruju. 3.5. Close, but the third letter you put the round vowel on it. Yahsabu. Okay, back to 4.1 now. Yashrabu. Good. Next one, 4.2. Yashhadu. 4.3. Tarhaqu. 4.4. Ta'rifu. Next. Uqsimu. 5.1 now. Yubdi'u. Okay, next one. Yunfakhu. Okay, Next comes yanqalibu. Yanqalibu. Next. So they look a little bit longer, right? Yeah. So you're working your way up there. 5.4. Yuwaswisu. 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 Next. 5.5. Taqu. Taqu is the first two letters. What about the last two? Taqu, what's on the third letter? La, right? Fatha, so la. Taqula. Don't pronounce the ta, just ta. Taqulat. Taqulat. Next. 6.1. Hushi. Not the ru. Ru is wrong. Ra. Hushi ra. Rat. Put the pronouncer to the ta. Hushirat. Hushirat. 6.2. Sutihat. Sutihat. Remember, it's not a T, it's not a ta, right? So it's not T, but a thaw, so give you the T. Suti. Sutihat. Sutihat. Next, 6.3. Kushi Tot. Kushi Tot. 5.6, 6.4. Nushirat. Nushirat. Okay, 7.1. Let's try to complete this page. Nusibat. Nusibat. 7.2. That's not a sheen. Which other letter has 3 dots on it? Sa, right? Atharna. Atharna. Next, 7.3. Wasatna. Wasatna. 7.4. You're not pronouncing the vowels correctly. Faragta. Faragta. Okay, 7.5. Ta. Tuna. Ta. Tuna. So now we see the ta with the dam is being stretched by a wow. Ta. Tuna. Okay, good. Next, 8.1. Yus. That's not a ta, that's a qaf. This letter here is a qaf. Yusqawna. Yusqawna. Now, question, right? Is that wow stretching the qaf? No, it's not, right? Right. Yusqawna. It's not. Exactly. Yusqawna. 8.2. يفعلون. يفعلون. 8.3. يعملون. يعملون. 8.4. Ya. What's after the ayn? Ya. A lam with a fatha. Ya'la. Ya'lamuna. And the one before it was Ya'maluna. And this one is Ya'lamuna. Two different words. 9.1. That's not a sword, that's a dod. Yad. Yadha. Yadhakuna. Yadhakuna. 9.2. Yaksibuna. Yaksibuna. 9.3. Yad. Khuluna. Yadkhuluna. 9.4. Yan. Dha. That's a dha. Dha with a dhamma. Dhu. Dha dhamma dhu. Yanzuruna. Yanzuruna. 10.1. This will finish up the page. Ta'buduna. Ta'buduna. 10.2. An'amta. An'amta. 10.3. Andarna. Andarna. 10.4. Anzalna. Anzalna. 10.5. Last one on the page. Yep. Khalaq. Khalaqna. 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 Okay. So for homework, I want you to practice the next page. The next page, again, this is just review. We didn't do anything new. If you're not fast, that means you gotta practice. There's nothing here that we didn't learn. It's a matter of practicing it. So make the attempt, inshallah. We need to start a new lesson today. We have to start a new lesson. The lesson that we're going to start today, inshallah, is the shadda. Shadda. And what exactly is a shadda? You know, well, it looks like a little W. You know, it looks like the W, but we're going to see exactly what it does and how it sounds and so on. That's very important. But the shadda is very important because it's on a lot of words. Shadda. The shadda, what it does, well, the word shadda, right? Shadda yashuddu, which means to emphasize or strengthen. Strengthen or emphasize. So you'll see exactly what happens. I'm going to put it up on the board now. I don't know what lesson is in your book. In the Qaida Nuraniya book, it's lesson 12. It's lesson 12. And the other book, the Gateway to Arabic. It's lesson. Well, it's page 49. Page 49. So page 49 and page 22 in the other book. So we're gonna write that down. Shadda. Shadda one, right? Shadda. So like this. Shadda. Okay, what happens is, what if I gave you a sound, a word, right? Like the word is let me write it nice and so you can see it clearly. Kaf, zal, and then another zal, and then a ba. Okay. Kaf, zal, another zal, and then a ba. And I do this. Okay. So I put a sukoon. So here we see two vowels. I've never seen that before, right? Two of the same letters next to one another. Right? You don't really see that. That doesn't appear in the Arabic language. But there's a solution for this. First, let's try to pronounce it. Let's try to pronounce this word. Kaf with a fatha, dal with a sukoon, zal with a fatha, ba with a fatha. How do you pronounce that? The first part is what? Kaz. Kaz, right? Kaz. And what's after that? Zaba. Zaba. Zaba, right? So kaz and then zaba. Pronounce it. Pronounce this part and then the other part. Kaz zaba. Kaz zaba. Kaz zaba. Kaz zaba. Kaz zaba. Kaz zaba. When you connect it, it's going to be kazzaba. You connect it, it's not going to be kazzaba. Kazzaba. Right? Kazzaba. Can you say it? Kazzaba. Kazzaba. Try it. Kazzaba. When you connect it, you have to keep the sound. Kaz, you're connecting it. So there's no space in between it. You're going to hear a sound. Kazzaba. Kazzaba. Right. Hold the zal. Don't let go. If you say kazzaba, that's wrong. Don't leave a space in between it. You're connected. Kazzaba. Kazzaba. In Arabic, instead of writing two letters like this, right, we just do this. Kaf, one dal, and a ba. Kazzaba. And you put this little W thing here, which is the shadda. This is the shadda. Kazzaba. Yes, this represents two dals. Kazzaba. Right? Kazzaba. So how would you pronounce this? Kazzaba. Okay, let's do another one, right? Let's do another. I'm going to erase this. You want to write it down? Okay, let me put it on this side. Okay. I want you to try to pronounce that word for me. Ain with a fatha, lam with a sukoon, lam with a fatha, mim with a fatha. And break it into two. Just like we did. Pronounce it. Ain with a fatha gives you a. What comes next? Alam. Al. And what about this part? No, well, pronounce the fatha on this. This is a lam with a fatha, mim with a fatha. Both of them should have a a sound. Lama. Yeah. Lama. Again, al. lama. Lama. Now connect it and hold the lam when you connect it. Just like you did kadhaba, this would be allama. Allama. Allama, right? So when you write this, it's going to look like this. Allama. Allama with a shadda. Allama. Allam. And that is basically what a shadda is. Allama. It's two letters, two of the same letters. The first one has a sukoon. The second one has some vowel on it. Fatha, a dhamma, or a kasra. It doesn't have to be always a fatha. It could be a kasra. It could be a dhamma. Allama. Yeah, you can change it. Okay, let's do another word. Another word with the shadda. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Sin, lam, mim. How do you pronounce that? Not salama. You have to hear that lam. The lam in the middle has to be mushaddad. Has to sound like it has a shadda. What would it sound like? Sallama. 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 If you read it like this, if you did this, right? How do you pronounce that? No shadda on it. What would it be? Salama. Salama, right? Do you hear a shadda on the lam? No. Salama. But when you put the shadda on it, it becomes sallama. Sallama. You hold that lam sound. Sallama. Sallama. Okay? Kadhaba. Allama. Okay? Here's another one. How do you pronounce that? Rotaba. Put the shadda on the ta now. Rattaba. Rattaba. You hear the ta? I'm holding that ta sound. Rattaba. Rattaba. Rattaba, right? Another one. I'm going to erase this. How do you pronounce that? Kaf, sin, no, right? Pronounce it. Again? Kassara, right? Hold the sin. Kassara. 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 Good. Kassara. Okay. Next. Noon, ayn, mim. Shadda on the ayn. Shadda on the ayn. How do you pronounce that? Na'ama. Hold the ayn. You have to hold that sound. Hold it. Na'ama. 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 Okay, next. What about that one? Ayn, Qaf, Ba. Aqaba. 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 Hold that Qaf sound, right? Aqaba. Aqaba. What about this one? Try that one. Arrafa. Hold the raw. The raw, you gotta hold it. If you don't hold it, it's wrong. Arrafa. 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 Okay. Now let's go to page. Let's go to page 49. We have a few words that we're gonna learn. 49 in the green and red book, Gateway. Okay. So in this book, page 49. Okay, and on the top is just exactly what I explained to you. Let me first put up a few examples on the board that has a vowel other than the fatha. Okay. Here we have this word. How do you pronounce that? What does it look like? A bear, right? Pronounce it again. Again? I'm not hearing the ba. You have to hold the ba sound. Dubbun. 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 If there was no shadda on that ba, what would it sound like? Dubun. Dubun. Dubun, right? Dubun. But there's a shadda, you have to hold that ba sound. Dubbun. Dubbun. What about the one after it? Let's write it on. Put it on the board. Huh? Qittatun. 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 A cat, right? Qittatun. And after that, what's next? Battatun. A duck, right? Battatun. Battatun. And after that one, what? Darrajatun. Darrajatun. A bicycle, right? Darrajatun. Darrajatun. Bicycle. Darrajatun. And with that letter, you also have to emphasize not emphasize, but elongate the ra. Darrajatun. There's the alif after the ra. Okay. Okay, what's the next word? Qubba'atun. Cap, right? Like a baseball cap. Qubba'atun. 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 And the one after that? Tannuratun. What is that? Skirt, right? Tannuratun. 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 And here's one with a kasra. It's not in the book, but I'll give you this word. This is a kasra, right? By the way, let me tell you this right now. The kasra is normally written at the bottom of the letter, right? Kasra is written at the bottom of the letter. Here, like at the bottom here. But sometimes when you see a shadda, if there's a shadda on it, right, you will see the fatha is written on top and the kasra is written on the bottom of the shadda. At the bottom of the shadda. So this, yeah. If you see this at the bottom of the shadda, that's a kasra. So don't expect it to be at the bottom of the letter. Okay, if you see it like that, that's a kesra. Or sometimes they just write it like this. I'm used to writing it at the bottom here, right? So if you see me do that, remember it's a kesra. So let me just write it this way for now. How do you pronounce this? Huh? Sikinun. Sikinun. Sikin is a knife. A knife. Sikinun. Shadda on the kaf. Sikinun. Sikinun is a knife. Okay, so you have an idea of what it is. What I'm going to ask you to do is for homework. I want you to do the exercise on page 20, 22, 22 in the gold book, the yellow gold book. Qaida an-Nuraniya, page 22. So this book, page 22, at the bottom, and at the top of the rest of the lesson, which is on 23. So all of lesson 12. Okay. So let's do the first line of lesson 12. What would it be? Just the first line. What would it be? Huh? 7.1. Abba. Abba. 7.2. Abbi. Abbi. 7.3. Abbu. Abbu. 7.4. Ibba. Ibba. 7.5. Ibbi. Ibbi. 7.6. Ibbu. Ibbu. 7.7. Ubba. Ubba. Okay, so practice that exercise, okay? Practice all of lesson 12. Okay. This is now, most of these are not words on lesson 12. They're not words. Yeah, it's just a practice for you to get the hang of the shadda. And remember, if you're not sure how to pronounce it, do what I did. Take the shadda, break it apart, and put a sukoon on. Take the same letter that has a shadda, make it into two letters. Sukoon on the first, and whichever vowel is on it, put it on the second one, and correct it. Huh? I don't think so. I've never seen a shadda on a hamza. I'm thinking if I ever saw that. That's a good question. I've never seen that. I can't think of. I don't remember seeing a word that has a. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's a. I've ever seen. I don't think it exists. I don't think it exists. Or maybe just I can't think of anything right now. But as far as I know, it doesn't exist. Okay. So finish up lesson 12, and again, you have to really do this. If you don't practice it, you're gonna find out we're done with the whole semester, and you're not at the level that you should be at. So please just practice lesson 12. Also practice page 21, which is the previous lesson. Page 21. This is what lesson we started off with. Practice all of page 21. Just read 21, and also do the shadda. Okay, now the top of page 22 is a little bit difficult. These are actually connecting words now. These are like sentences. Okay, so you're connecting words. So leave that out. We'll come back to that later on. So what do you guys think so far? How is the Arabic language? Huh? You'll catch it inshallah, but it requires effort. It's not a language where you can just sit back and expect to know it. You have to make that effort. And you can be as smart as possible, but it's a language that requires practice. You gotta practice the sounds, the different articulations. Each letter has a different articulation. You gotta practice even if you know it, you just gotta practice it so you become fluent. So that when you see a word, you can just read it out. Remember, you don't have that environment where you're hearing it all the time and you're seeing it. So if you don't practice, nothing's gonna happen if you don't practice it. A lot of the words you see there, you probably know some surahs, you memorize some verses, some chapters from the Quran where you probably heard those words, like, oh, I heard that word, an'amta, I know you heard it, but you should still go and practice it, reading it, inshallah. So once we've covered the shadda, right, the shadda is done, then basically it's just basically, practicing everything. The shadda is the last thing that needs to be learned. We don't have a new lesson. That's all. You have all the tools now to read. You have every single tool you need to read. Now it's just how do you connect one sentence to one word to the next. So let's say, for instance, you perfected everything so far. You did everything so far. You'll be able to read any word. Any word in the Arabic language, you should be able to read it now. Now we're going to learn how do you connect one word to the next. There are a few rules you have to follow. So we're going to go into a few rules. A little bit of, it's kind of like, sentence structure, basic stuff. Yeah, there are no capital letters. But there's like, if you did Spanish, there's the definite article, el libro, and so on. Well, there's something like a definite article in Arabic also, so we'll go through that, and we'll see how do you connect one word to the next if it has a definite article, how do you connect it, and so on. So, for vocabulary, we didn't give you any new vocabulary words, but you should just practice reading it. If you want vocabulary, you can do page 49, those 6 words we just did: bear, cat, a duck, a bicycle, a cap, and skirt. Those are examples of words that have shadda on it. Words that have shadda on it. There's another lesson on 50 which we're going to do next week, inshallah. Words that have, or letters that have similar sounds. Like the word kalb and qalb. Kalb and qalb. Does it sound similar? Kalb, qalb. Tell me what the difference is. Kalb and qalb. Kalb and qalb. One has a kaf and one has a qaf. So you're basically learning the difference between a qaf and a kaf, which we already did. I've been identifying the differences as we went along. So we're going to see a few words actually. I'm not sure if it's posted. Oh, last week we didn't do a new lesson. We just reviewed. Because attendance wasn't that big. Okay, no problem. So we'll end here until next week, inshallah. هذا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله